The LG V20 user here, and today I've been in a video about the Samsung Galaxy Fold. So I'm on funnymoney.com here, and apparently the Galaxy Fold is having issues, they're breaking and stuff like that. So this is interesting. So Samsung's first foldable phone, the Galaxy Fold, is having issues. They're having disastrous issues here. So let's check it out and see what it has to say about the Galaxy Fold having these fucking disastrous issues, man. This shit is fucking, it's insane. Y'all guys can see right here that the Galaxy Fold, y'all guys can see that's like broken. You guys can see that one of the, you guys can see that one side of the screen is black, and the other side is all fucked up. So this is interesting, and yeah, I mean a $2,000 phone breaking after days of people having a lot of people are having issues with their Galaxy Fold. Everyone who's getting one is having issues with theirs, like breaking and shit. So yeah. So that guy's Galaxy Fold unit that you guys see Pixel on top, his broke. I think that guy probably works for Burning right now, I guess. I'm not sure. The Samsung Galaxy Fold is supposed to represent the future of smartphones and tablets, to be precise. But just 2 days after Samsung began handing out review units in the U.S., multiple journalists have begun experiencing severe problems with the display. Yes, everyone who is getting review units are having issues. You're lucky because you didn't have to pay $2 grand for the thing. So everyone who has gotten a review unit are having issues. The guy's Galaxy Fold that you guys see picture right there, the display is all fucked up and shit, and black on one side and whatnot. It says not 1, not 2, but 4 reports of issues. Yes. The first to report a problem was Dieter Braun of The Verge. Like many others, he received his Galaxy Fold unit on Monday, but by yesterday evening, the Galaxy Fold display already presented a tiny, mysterious bulge that sat alongside the crease in the middle. Wow, that's not good. It's unclear how this bulge developed. It could be a bit of debris or a defective hinge that is poking into the display, but by this morning it had resulted in both a vertical and horizontal line of dead pixels along the OLED panel. Shortly after Braun's admission, CNBC's Steve Kovac, he works for CNBC, okay, I thought he worked for Funnymoney, my bad, took to Twitter to showcase similar problems. However, in this particular case, a thin strip of pixels directly above the crease have permanently blacked out. The left side of the Galaxy Fold's display also flickers constantly, essentially making the left display unusable. Y'all guys can go check out that video. Go check it out on the dude's Twitter. You can go check it out on the dude's Twitter thing. I won't play the video for reasons. So I mean seriously though, this shit sucks. It's not only just one person having issues, everyone who's getting this phone's having issues. Like, it fucking sucks, man. You guys know that phones are not perfect, you guys know that. But if you're gonna pay $2,000 for a fucking phone, it better fucking work like it's supposed to. So Samsung's first foldable phone is a fucking disaster. It's a fucking disaster. It's a fucking disaster. And T-Mobile supposed to be getting this phone next week. I think next Thursday. Supposed to be getting this phone next Thursday, the 25th. T-Mobile supposed to be getting here in the US. So this may be bad for T-Mobile, because if the Galaxy Fold is having issues, then people are not going to buy the phone because it's having issues and shit. I mean, the phone looks cool and shit, and I like the concept, but if it's gonna have problems, man, no one's not gonna buy the phone, and that's gonna be bad news for Samsung as well. So let's keep going. Oh shit! Look at this. Oh shit. It says, in addition to these two reports, Mark Gurman, who writes for Bloomberg, also spoke about some even bigger issues. Wow. In his case, the pixels on the Samsung Galaxy Fold display have been gradually turning black. Last night, for an example, just over half the display was unusable, but currently only a small area of the panel along the right side continues to work. Wow. On a related note, Gurman noted that tapping the screen with his tip of his finger leaves a permanent indent, which caused by his fingernail coming in contact with the display. Wow. So I mean, everyone's having problems with the Galaxy phone, with the Galaxy Fold smartphone, man. Everyone who's got a review unit has got it. One CNBC, the guy's Galaxy Fold is pictured at the top. He works for CNBC, and his thing broke, and I mean, it fucking sucks, man. And there's also one more report over here. Popular YouTuber MKBHD, so shout out to him, reported his own set of issues, and in this case, Brownlee proceeded to remove the Galaxy Fold's polymer layer, which at first glance looks like a regular screen protector, but shortly into the process, the entire display turned black and stopped working. Wow. Can we get a picture of that? I think that's his Galaxy Fold right here, picture right here. So sucks for him, man. Hopefully Samsung will replace these units for everyone. They should, especially for the people who are reviewing these units. I mean, that's not the person's fault. I mean, I don't know. It says Samsung has yet to comment on the matter officially. We have contacted the company but are yet to receive a response. So at this point, the cause of the problem remains purely speculation. However, the separate reports do suggest it may be something to do with the Galaxy Fold's polymer layer on top of the display, which it looks like a regular screen protector. I don't know. I don't have the phone, so I can't tell you. The South Korean giant itself says the polymer layer shouldn't be removed, but from the looks of things, reviewers didn't see the warning on the Galaxy Fold's plastic wrap. Mark Gurman, for example, managed to remove the entire thing without a hitch, but later experienced severe problems with the panel. MKBHD, on the other hand, experienced problems as soon as he started to peel off the layer. Wow, so I didn't know you couldn't move off the top part. I didn't know that. Wow. So it's not a screen protector. I don't know what the fuck it's on there for. I don't know. It says on the opposite end of the spectrum, The Verge and CNBC have revealed that they didn't remove the exterior layer, nor did they attempt to. Nevertheless, they still experienced some pretty big problems, so perhaps some debris got caught beneath the layer that could explain the bulbs seen on the verge unit. In terms of what will happen moving forward, Samsung could choose to delay the Galaxy Fold by an undetermined number of months in order to iron out any issues. Alternatively, it could either scrap the model entirely or move forward as if the issue didn't exist. But in the meantime, all the reviewers have either received or will soon receive replacement units. I hope so, because that's not fair to the reviewers out there. So shout out to everyone who has gotten reviews of the Galaxy Fold. Shout out to MKBHD, The Verge, CNBC, and everyone else. And yeah, and it says here in the last sentence, Samsung could delay the launch of the Galaxy Fold. And like I told you guys at the beginning of the video, T-Mobile says to begin the Galaxy Fold next Thursday, the 25th, or is it the 23rd? I think it's the 25th. the 25th. So Samsung may delay the launch of the Galaxy Fold here on T-Mobile. So we will have to wait and see, guys. I mean, hopefully everyone gets a review. Hopefully everyone will get a replacement. And hopefully that replacement will work like it's supposed to. When they get a replacement unit, hopefully it's not a refurbished one. Hopefully it's a brand new one. Hopefully it is. Because if it's a refurbished Galaxy Fold, then you could have problems still as well. So to keep that in mind, you guys know about refurbished phones. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's like a fucking lottery. You don't know what you're gonna get with a refurbished phone, so do keep that in mind. So I told you guys in the article that they did not receive no response from Samsung on the matter, but they've updated the article and they got a response from Samsung, and it says here, quote, "A limited number of early Galaxy Fold samples were provided to media for review. We have received a few reports regarding the main display on the samples provided. We will thoroughly inspect these units in person to determine the cause of the matter. Separately, a few reviewers reported having removed the top layer of the display, causing damage to the screen. The main display on the Galaxy Fold features a top protective layer, which is part of the display, structured, designed to protect the screen from unintended scratches. Removing the protective layer or adding adhesives to the main display may cause damage. We will ensure this information is clearly delivered to our customers." End quote. That's what Samsung had to say about the matter. Y'all guys can check out all these people here on Twitter. Y'all guys check out Steve Kovac on Twitter. He works at CNBC. You guys can check out Mark Gurman. He works for the he works for Bloomberg, and of course you guys can check out MKBHD on Twitter. This is Galaxy Fold right there. So yeah, there's a lot of people having issues with the Galaxy Fold smartphone. It's breaking and shit like that. Samsung tells you not to take up the polymer layer, which is on the top of the phone. It's not a screen protector, which I'm pretty sure that a lot of people thought that was a screen protector, because usually when you guys get a phone, it usually has like a screen protector on it usually, and people took it off. But Samsung tells you not to take off the protective layer because it could cause damage and stuff like that. And it was saying that some reviewers in this article that got mentioned took off the display and was having issues like MKBHD and others. So this is interesting. So we'll see what happens with the Galaxy Fold. Samsung could just scrap the whole phone like they did with the Galaxy Note 7 after the Note 7 got recalled. They just basically scrapped the whole phone and moved on. I told you guys that the Galaxy Fold 2C coming to the T-Mobile next week. I think next Thursday, the 25th of April. Samsung could delay the Galaxy Fold's launch. Could be. Samsung could delay it, or they could just fucking scrap the whole phone. But this is not good news for Samsung, like I said, because it's gonna have a bad of a reputation, and that means the what's the phone, the Huawei Mate X or some shit. The what's the phone from Huawei? I think the Huawei Mate X, that's what it's called, I think. That phone is, y'all can check out that phone as well if you guys ain't checked it out. That's a nice phone as well, the Huawei Mate X, I think that's what it's called. I think that's I know Huawei has a affordable phone, but I'm not sure what the name of it is by hand. I think it's the Mate X, but that might be the 7.3 inch phone, I think. I know Huawei has a Mate 20. The Huawei has a 7.3 inch phone. That's the Mate 20X, and so the Mate X is the affordable phone. I think the Mate X is the affordable phone from Huawei. Then the Mate 20X is the 7.3 inch phone. So I think I got that correct. So yeah, I mean this sucks for all the people who got review units of the Galaxy Fold. So this sucks for all of them guys, man. Hopefully they'll get replacements, and hopefully that they'll have a better experience with the Galaxy Fold. Hopefully when they get replacement units, hopefully they will be brand new devices, not refurbished ones, but we should wait and see. So hopefully they all get replacement units and stuff like that. If you guys want a Galaxy Fold, I suggest you guys get hands on with it first before dropping $2,000 on this bitch. The Galaxy Fold is a nice phone and shit like that, and whatnot, and I would get one if I had the money and shit. But it's a lot of money. It's $2,000 for the phone. So if you guys are willing to spend $2,000 on the phone, go for it. But I can take my $2,000 and use it somewhere else. So that sucks for everyone who gets the Galaxy Fold that's gonna have issues. Hopefully that Samsung will fix the issues, because Samsung may delay the launch of the Galaxy Fold, which they could possibly happen, or they could just scrap the whole phone, and the Samsung Galaxy Fold may never be available to the public to get beyond review units from popular people on the web. So yeah, what did you think about this Galaxy Folds breaking and stuff like that? Do you guys have a Galaxy Fold? Have you guys had issues? Have you guys watched any YouTube videos about a Galaxy Fold breaking? And if you guys did, who did you watch on YouTube about the Galaxy Fold breaking? I would be curious to know about that. And hopefully Samsung will fix out these issues, because they may delay the Galaxy Fold's launch, or just scrap the phone and just move on with their lives. So we will have to wait and see about that. So hopefully that everyone who was affected by this issues and stuff like that will get a replacement unit, and hopefully that the replacement unit will work like it's supposed to and not have issues, but time will tell. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.